connection.
Comes in as a player to watch out for on the season. Now here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so it brings some hits together. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So now Carlos Santana, his career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Striding in, Michael Franco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the 2nd deck. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game before.
Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. Gone.
Gone.
They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Well, batter number 2, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Richard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the Sun. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohancabac Solarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Striding into the box, Devin Travis. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 2. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hard hit to first. Santana's got it, and will step on the bag himself. Cameron Rupp is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. That average way, way up there to start things out. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. And a rather easy first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Phillies down. Luis Garcia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 57.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
The 0-1 fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Kevin Pillar will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Russell Martin now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Low with a fastball here. In the dirty, it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Josh Donaldson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 3. Smoke, the runner at third. Pillar on second. Grichuk on at first with 2 down. This pitch is popped up. Alfaro is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jay Kevin Pillar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ryan Tepera takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right.
And this game is over. Woo! Come back to win it in extra innings. Yeah.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
6-4, the outcome today. The Phils sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Luis Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
So if I have an easier time today with the next game here. And we're going to go home 74.
Live from Philadelphia. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Popped him up. Hernandez waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually, while he could throw some decent games in there, it's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Line drive to left. Pierce is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now, Yohancamak as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to third. Franco fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Steve Pierce now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Travis ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out. In now, Cameron Rupp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Standing in, Michael Franco. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. And that's the third out. After the break, the William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding in, Luke Maile. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Maile, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Jay Happ. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. As a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's
home run, 2-1 home run.
2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierce sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Devin Travis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Pillar stands at second with no outs.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, just swing and miss.
And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Count even at 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good swing. Out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Rosales is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pilar. 2 gone. Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Yohancarvas Solarte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Solarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3-2. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Bouncer to the left side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales. He reached on a single in his first try. Shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince. Little dribbler up the 3rd baseline. Donaldson is up with it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Maile goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosales scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the blue. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a drive to right.
Yep,
there it goes.
Going. Solo home run.
As they add still another.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But the Phils tack. Ready for another chance, Devin Travis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in. On its way is pitch number 75, and he fouls this one off.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in to try it again, Yonhervis Solarte, runner in scoring position with Sukan. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Danny Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. High in the air out to center field. Pilar will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. At the plate, Cameron Rupp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pilar. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so...
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Francisco Rodriguez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Tulowitzki on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hoskins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So Oscar Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. John Axford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, Edgar Francisco.
Aaron Altair will move into the on.
In hitting for the pitcher, Rodriguez. Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 9 homers, 27 driven in. The 0-1. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Solarte.
And gone. 2-1 home run. Second of the night.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens in the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. His career line against John Axford. He's 1 for 4. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere.
Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Morgan.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Williams. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit out toward second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hoskins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
5-1, the final total in today's game.
I gotta take a break.